Hi guys, welcome back for another one. Now, it's another Friday, which means another hot take on the dev blog. Now, I do have some topics I want to discuss outside this dev blog. A lot of revolving around the dark promotion credits in Silver Surfer, which I have obviously a hot take on. But anyways, let's kick this off with Suit Up, how they repurposed this art right here. Hey, can't blame for saving time. Speaking of time, let's jump straight into timeless looks. Yes, they're going to release the costumes for Scarlet Witch, Vision, and Thor. And you guys can let me know down in the comments down below which costume are you more excited to grab, because guess what? You're gonna have to choose. So first up, starting May 17th, there's going to be a form and function milestone where you can do Arena, Alliance War, and Raids to earn points in a 7-day milestone that reward pink flash bits, which is the currency you're going to need to unlock one of these costumes, catalyst parts, orange gear, armory 14 and 15 orbs. And yes, for those of you wondering, it seems like the real bottleneck of orange gear that the devs are intending for us to have is G13s. Just throwing that out there, and even though catalyst and origin pieces are a very close second, but they do really seem like they're intending for 13 to be the hardest, as it's all RNG dependent. And don't say it ain't Scopely, we know that it is. And then after that milestone's over, we are getting a Dress to Impress bonus event, which rewards pink flash bits in campaign nodes for 24 hours. So I'm guessing this is a 24-hour event only, where you can once again, probably spend cores for campaigns. Another thing that I'm seeing a trend in this game, they're finding more and more ways to get us to use our cores in this game to stop us from hoarding. Yes, there does seem like there is a big push and overhaul to this game to really stop players from hoarding. I hope by this push means that they are not going to do a gotcha, when if you would have hoarded, you could have benefited from it, instead of making us in a corner where we have to spend. And I say have to, where that's like the only way you can get the best end rewards. Because isn't that what the Battle Pass and Strike Pass are for, Scopely? But anyways, work your way through and get one of these costumes. And if you're like, I really want more than one of these costumes, I really wouldn't be too down about it. Give them time to get a backlog of costumes going. I'm pretty sure they're going to find a way to give us costume credits, or at least earn costume credits in the future, once they got a backlog of costumes in the game. I'm pretty sure that's coming, but right now it's too new for everyone to have every costume unless you wail for it. And I do like this last bit. So any unused bits will convert to costume credits on June 7th at a rate of 60%. That is the first time they've given us a number. So those of you collecting your Nick Fury right now, and you're either not going to complete it all to get Nick Fury, or you're just choosing not to use it on Nick Fury, you can expect 60% of your credits to be converted over to costume credits. And yes, it's still going to put you very far away from getting your very first costume. Next up, back to boot camp. This is the training module event that has been long overdue. But anyways, we get some quick data here. Obviously, the very first rotation, the most any of us are going to be able to clear, are the first 3 missions. So if you're like, I need to get myself a 7-star skill military done now. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got yourself at least 3 months. Well, kind of. Anyway, so the first month, you have mission 1, 2, and 3 you can complete. Most of us, as long as you've been playing for quite some time, you can easily complete this, no problem. And if you're not close yet, you still have a couple of days, a week, maybe, to get at least 5 skill military characters done. There are 6 in the game. And in case you need to know who they are, Yelena Belova, Punisher, Black Widow, Red Guardian, Killmonger, and Mercenary Soldier. Just have to get 5 of the 3 stars, you can complete that very first event. And then on month 2, all you really need to do is get them to 6 stars, because the most anyone's going to be able to do is mission 4, 5, and 6. And this is the first time we've seen a mission where they are suggesting you have ISO, which is not bad, and I'll get into tier 7 here next. So on your 3rd month, that's when the first time we'll all be able to complete mission 7. So in 3 months, if you really focus on those characters, you should have them done. One thing that's missing here is we don't know what the rewards are. I'm guessing those are still a work in progress and haven't been finalized at this point, or in that I think they would say it here. Because I believe when they launched Chaos Theory, they did tell us what we were going to get. But this is the first time, right? Level 3 green ISOs is not difficult to get. And then we have gear tier 14 ability levels, basically all T4s, which once again, a little questionable, doing something that is a bottleneck of the game. but I'm going to give him a pass because it's 1 red star, which means as long as you have 3 to 4 or more red stars on your characters, you're probably good to go to be underpowered. But out of all the monthly events, I would expect this one to probably be the hardest and the most invested needed to clear. Next up, repeating legendary character. So, in their words, move over Magneto and Invisible Woman because there's a new legendary character rejoining the repeating legendary schedule, Star-Lord, which, this is long overdue. This probably should have been the first character added, but hey, better late than never, and I really do like that they are trimming down the number of legendaries that take 4 months to rotate through. I'm still waiting on Jubilee's next pass, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are waiting on Jubilee to pop up to get her for the first time. But outside Star-Lord, no other announcement of legendary, so hey, if you're looking forward to Star-Lord, he's a-coming. And he's gonna be coming a lot more often, which means like every 6 to 7 weeks. Upcoming blitzes. So this AIM event that's going on is carrying over to next week, Monday through Wednesday, which you'll get Scientist Supreme. Out of all the AIM characters, she's the most useful, does fall off after the very early stages of Ultimus 7.0, but there are rumors circulating. Once again, this is a rumor, not a fact, but I would take this with a grain of salt. The next legendary being rumored currently, it seems to be MODOK. I've heard that from a couple sources at this point. Once again, pinch of salt, please don't take that as fact. Is coming this summer. Is it possible? I do not know, but having these characters with 7 stars in your back pocket, even if they aren't ranked up, at least makes them viable to rank up once you find out which ones are useful in the event that MODOK comes in and he gets a team with some of the existing AIM characters. But then following Scientist Supreme after Wednesday is the very first Blitz of Calling Wing. Yes, the return of Blitz release characters, and in case you guys don't know, we are getting Calling Wing and Misty Knight back to back as Blitzes. Now, I don't know if we'll get 2 straight weeks of Calling Wing before going into 2 straight weeks of Misty Knight, and I also don't know if we'll get a break and Misty Knight just goes into the next patch being released. Or do they pull a Bishop and Iceman where we get Calling Wing 1 week, we get Misty Knight the next, Calling Wing again, and then Misty Knight. They did that once before, it is possible they could do that again. As Misty Knight has already been announced as Blitz in-game mail, and it's possible her offers could pop up next Thursday. Be on the lookout for that. Right now, if it's been a while since you touched your Blitz teams, you might want to take a look at them to make sure that they are still efficient. It is best to test them on 8.3 before Calling Wing comes so there is no surprises. Bonus Flash events. First up, for the Ebony Mall event, you're going to get double drop rates on your Inhumans on May 15th, so grab them. On May 16th, you're going to get double shard drops of AIM characters, so once again, if you have an AIM team or you really believe in your AIM team, you can grab your shards then. And then on the 18th, in time for the new skill military event for training modules, you're getting double drop rates on those characters. And then last but not least, if you're looking for some ability materials, especially those T4s, Block Party event is coming back at the end. And remember, you need city heroes if you do not have 5, 7-star city heroes. This is one of the more important events you want to make sure you have covered. So look at your city heroes. Can you get 5 of them to 7? If not, is it reasonable to get it done? If so, I would get it done, or at least get to the next level you possibly can. So with that said, let me talk about 2 subjects I really want to talk about. First, Dark Dimension promotion credits. First off, I just want to say, I honestly think it's shady that Scopely did not announce there wasn't a cap with these Dark promotion credits. A lot of people, if in a hurry or excited to get these Dark promotion credits, just kept cracking the red star orbs past 1500. Just let their red stars go to waste, right? I believe Scopely needs to communicate when they do something that's out of the norm, and putting a cap on credits is out of the norm. So any player base that got screwed over by this mechanic, let you know that I am with you. I believe this 100% falls on Scopely's shoulders and not the player's shoulders for checking. I feel bad for those players because they shouldn't have to check. Just like when you show a picture of a character and a red star orb and they're not there. Yes, we should have learned our lesson, but it's still not our fault that you misadvertised. And then last but not least, on Silver Surfer. Guys, I track how long it takes a character to go from release to go in the Red Star store, Elite store, whatever you want to call this store, right? I know how long. It's usually 42 to 45 days. Surfer has done past that timeline and he's still not here. So 2 things. First off, the next date I'm looking forward to is the end of next week, because that's when Multiple Man by the average time a character goes from release to in this store should be added. If Multiman gets added to this store before Surfer, I'm concerned they're looking for a way to monetize Surfer's red stars, because I don't see a logical reason why they would hold on to that longer than any other character. So guys, are you curious and maybe thinking, maybe it's just not the time yet? Yes. Surfer should have already been here. I want you guys to be aware of it and be on the lookout for it. And also, like I said, the end of next week when Multiple Man should be added. If Multiple Man's not added, then I'm not too concerned. If Multiple Man gets added, I am very concerned that they are looking for some shenanigans with Silver Surfer Red Stars. But guys, that's where I'm going to end this hot take. If you guys enjoy this one, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up. If you're new here and have not done so already, hit that subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss any other hot take I do on my channel, don't forget that notification bell. And with all that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.